Hi, this is Marnie Coons coming to you from Spirit Tree Farms and creationgirl.com. And I've been thinking about some stuff lately. I've been conveying this message of peace and partnership with each other and with the earth. And a friend of mine had me read a book called Light After Death by Vincent Tolman. And it really got me thinking about the importance of love and acceptance and really getting along with each other. And I've been thinking of it in terms of, how the world has gotten more contentious in recent years, and we're really moving in a wrong direction. The media, if we look at what it's proposing that we do, create factions and everybody who's not like us is the enemy, and it's really a dark force in our world, and getting us to think us against them instead of seeing each other all as children of God. And so I started reading a couple other books on near-death experiences. Light After Death is about a man who died and came back and told about his experience and what he learned there. And love is the message, which is common among anybody that's almost any near-death experience. People come back emphasizing that the purpose of our existence is to love each other and learn to get along, and even with the diversity and the differences, to truly love each other as children of God. And anyway, I started watching some videos on near-death experiences. A friend introduced me to a channel on those. And I don't know, I just kind of got off into a little trail looking at these. And then I started to see a pattern. Some of the people had prophetic experiences where they were seeing the future and what could possibly befall those of us, specifically in the United States, were the ones that interested me. And some of them saw destruction in our future. One lady in particular really nutshelled it nicely for me, and she was talking about the love again, but then she also talked about how these things don't have to be if we would learn to live peacefully with one another and to work with nature and the earth, and that there will be a group of people who will do this. They will live peacefully with each other, and they will work together with the earth, and they will learn, like the Native Americans did, how to care for the earth and see the sacred in all things. And it was so resonating with my message that I thought, oh, these things don't really have to be. So could I be of any service in God's grand design to convey this message more clearly of living in peace and harmony with each other, and partnering with the earth and working with nature and each other to create this loving harmony in this future world where everything could be peaceful and harmonious. And so it really struck me that it's possible, right? It's possible to avert whatever demise that, of course the world is going, eventually Christ's going to come, the end's going to happen and everything. But our personal experience of that could be drastically different based on if we have learned to live in love and peace and harmony with each other and with the earth. And so I was like, how can I, and I'm still pondering it, how can I get this message out in a better way? How can I create a community of people, whether they're scattered across the world or whether they're, in my own little part of Northwest Georgia or whatever, what does God want me to do? And that's something I'm pondering and asking. And I would ask you to think about that as well. What can you do in your environment and the people that you have contact with? How can you be an influence for peace and love and harmony? And how can you take care of the earth where you are? How can you learn about how to work with the earth, whether it's learning about edible plants or native plants or helping put a pollinator garden in your yard or whatever. I mean, what can you do to help the earth and the people around you to feel your love, feel God's love through you? And And if there's some idea that you have where I could help you in some way, if I could be of some assistance to you, if there's things you want to see from me, to learn from me, or you want to learn it together, or maybe you want to share it with me, the things that I am totally open to learning new things. So let me know. I'm calling all peacemakers here, and those who love nature and love God and all of his creations and see the sacred in them. Come and let's talk about these things, and let me know how I can serve you, how I can be able to maybe create a community of people who are interested in these types of things and want to work together. If you're interested, comment or leave me a message, and I look forward to hearing from you. God bless.